guys, it's so nice to be with you again after my little break. I hope that you guys have had a really good school holidays and are looking forward to going back to school this week. In our story this week, we are looking at what it is to be a good neighbour. Now, are you a good neighbour? Do you care for those, not just next door, but around you? Our story today, we looked at the Good Samaritan and how, even though he wasn't part of God's people, he was from a neighbouring country who didn't actually like the people of Israel. They fought. He still cared for someone in need. So for our activity today, we're going to think about the man on the road and what did he feel? What did he feel when he left for that day for his journey? What did he feel when the priest came or when the Levite came? What did he feel like when the Good Samaritan picked him up, put him on his donkey and cared for him? Right, so what you need is our printout, Bible Heroes, The Interrupted Journey, some pens. All right, so the first thing you need to do is in the middle, can you see that arrow up and down? You need to choose the colour. So I've already filled that in. I've already coloured it in. The top one I've made yellow. Yellow makes me happy. It makes me feel hopeful. I went and bought flowers this week, yellow flowers, because I'm hopeful and thankful that school is going back. And then down the bottom is despair. And despair is when things are hard and sad and it just doesn't look like it's going to be any good. So I put it blue because, have you heard the term, do you feel blue? It doesn't mean that you look the blue colour, but blue is a term for feeling sad. So I thought I'll do that. So what we've got around there, you can see we've got a big circle and little circles around our big circle. And this is our story. So these are pictures of our story. So here is our man on the road, our Good Samaritan, and this is the story around the outside. And what you need to do is you need to colour in the circles on how you think the man on the road felt, the man who journeyed. Right, so when he left for the day, how did he feel? When he was hurt, how did he feel? When the priest didn't help him, how did he feel? So you can use the different colours along here. So hopeful here, you could label these other ones if you wanted to into different feelings. And you can colour them all different colours. So I've got here, he's feeling hopeful that there's someone else coming along. But it's a Samaritan. Maybe he didn't feel that hopeful. All right, but here he's really hopeful. He's on the donkey and he's been cared for. All right, so you can do that all the way around the outside. There are 2 bonus activities on our sheet today. So in the middle, you can see here is this square. And this is an example of what a breastplate would look like that the priests would wear in the temple. This is from the Old Testament. And it says in Exodus chapter 28, and it's got the passage there, it talks about all the different amazing stones that are on the breastplate. And it says the first row was chameleon, chrysolite and beryl. Now, I don't know what those ones are. I did have to look them up. And I know that chrysolite is a yellowy green, brownish colour stone. So the idea is that you can find out all the different colours that are on this stone. So you need to read Exodus chapter 28, verses 17 to 21 to tell you. And you can fill that in. Down the bottom, it says, how can we be good neighbours to those we meet? Circle the correct answers. So there's lots of things you can circle. And what's an idea, your idea of what it is to be a good neighbour? So this week, as you go about your week, what is it that you can do to be a good neighbour in your house, to your family, to those in your neighbourhood and your neighbours, my neighbours the other side of the fence, and also in our school communities as we go back to school? What is it to be a good neighbour, to be caring and compassionate to your friends, to the other students that you don't know, to the teachers, as you all start back at school?